The global supply chain management software market is valued at approximately $19 billion. Yet, despite that investment, supply chain disruptions cost globally operating companies an average of $9 billion in annual earnings. Even with these massive financial stakes, the process that connects businesses to their partners, the tender, is often handled through manual methods that haven't kept pace with the complexity of modern logistics. This creates a bottleneck for both buyers and suppliers. Teams are forced to deal with delayed evaluations, inconsistent scoring, and the constant risk of manual error that can derail a project before it starts. While basic generative AI has increased the volume of bids, it hasn't necessarily increased the quality. Many procurement teams are now flooded with generic, non-compliant responses that make the evaluation process even more difficult. Organizations face a difficult choice. They need to move faster to stay competitive, but strict frameworks like FDIC and the public contracts regulations require absolute technical and financial accuracy. Navigating this landscape requires a system built to handle the manual grind, aiming to reduce tender response and evaluation times by up to 70%. Opentender.AI is a secure, GDPR-compliant platform engineered specifically to address these procurement delays. The process begins with the tender bank. Users securely upload historical bids and successful proposals to build a private database. The platform uses this data to train a secure AI model, ensuring every generated response is tailored to your company's unique voice. This flowchart illustrates how the system manages a new request. When an RFP arrives, the platform maps the sequence, moving into the ingestion phase. The AI then uses the automated scoring engine to establish a baseline and summarize competitive positioning. This turns a static archive of past documentation into an active intelligence hub that is ready to be applied to new opportunities. As the work begins, the AI identifies the most critical questions in the tender, the specific requirements that carry the most weight in the final selection. Using the tender bank as a reference, the AI drafts accurate responses to these questions. As shown in this submissions interface, this can result in high initial evaluation scores, such as the 85. The system also acts as a risk management tool, analyzing scoring breakdowns to flag anomalies or detect potential conflicts of interest. Once the evaluation is complete, the platform generates the necessary documentation. This includes executive summaries and risk assessments, all in an exportable, audit-ready format. This collaborative workflow helps align buyer requirements with supplier responses, addressing the gaps that often lead to delays in the procurement cycle. By automating the repetitive phases of drafting and scoring, procurement teams can focus on strategic sourcing and high-level vendor management rather than manual data entry. This creates a more equitable environment. Smaller businesses can use these tools to compete with larger organizations, while major enterprises can manage high tender volumes without losing oversight. Standardizing these evaluations reduces the influence of manual bias and provides a documented, audit-ready trail for every tender evaluation. For challenges that require physical expertise, NatQuest offers the SCM Genius Network. This platform provides on-demand access to supply chain professionals across starter, professional, and enterprise tiers. It is time to move past the bottlenecks of manual tendering. Visit Opentender.AI to book a demo and see how you can secure a 70%